have the core laying on our backs and starting to bring the knees up and down, warming up the lower part of the core, then the upper part, and getting into some twisting. All right, let's get on our backs. I'm gonna bring my computer down a little more too. We're gonna start here. Back is flat on the floor, shoulders and head down. We're gonna start bringing the legs up and down. So we go up, up. Here we start to engage the lower abdominals. Stop the knees directly over the hips and try to get the knees, the shins parallel to the floor. Now bring your fingertips to temples and add a crunch. So we call this a C crunch. Slide rib cage to hip bones as we go up and down. We're going slow. Just warming up to the front of the core. We're gonna do one more slow, and then we're gonna make that into a triple. Triple time up. We go 3, 2, 1, and then down. 3, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, 1 more. The next move is a cross crawl. We're gonna twist side to side. So we're gonna warm up through the obliques. The key here is to think about the shoulder reaching up and across towards the opposite knee. So it's not the elbow, it's the shoulder. Find the rotation. If it feels good, you can keep your legs up, or you can even extend the opposite leg. We're gonna do 2 more slow, and now we're gonna go a little faster, side to side. 1, 2, 1, 2. So keep the rotation through your upper body and the thoracic spine. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, that was a slow count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put your feet down on the floor and lift your hips. We're coming into a hip bridge to warm up the back of the core. Stick the heels on the floor, squeeze your glutes, and then pulse up for 3 and halfway down. 3, 2, 1, halfway down. 3, 2, 1. The back of the core, lower back, glutes and hamstrings. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, halfway down. 3, 2, 1, 2 more times. Last one, come a little higher. And down. Grab the back of your legs. In this second track, we're gonna work into planks and elbow planks. So we're coming down onto the elbows to start. Knees or toes. So the knees are a little wider than your hips. Your shoulders are directly over your elbows. And you can choose to stay on the knees the whole time. The next option is to bring your knees up. When you do that, make sure that your hips stay in line with your shoulders. They don't come up and they don't drop down. So if you feel pressure in your lower back, stay on your knees. From here, we're gonna drop the knees down and up. If you're on your toes, you don't have to touch the floor. You can just barely kiss the floor with your knees. If you're on your knees, you can hold it there or lift one knee up at a time. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All right, we're gonna put the knees down, come up into a high plank. Lift your knees off the floor if you can. And we're gonna walk the feet out, out, in. We go out, out, in. If that feels good, you can go a little faster. You can go out, out, in, out, out. But try not to rock your hips up and down a lot. Try to keep them still by squeezing the glutes. One more time. Hold. Come down. We're gonna turn into our backs and come into a pike. So both arms are gonna reach up to the ceiling and the feet. From here, we're gonna open, 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 and reach up. Slow down, and then quicker up. Is 3, 2, 1, and then up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Especially as you lower your legs, use your abs. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. All right. Grab the back of your legs. Back to the hover. Back to the elbow plank. Elbows under shoulders. Knees or toes. And then we drop the knees down and up. Now when you drop the knees, notice the hips are not coming down and up with the knees. The hips are staying still. It's just the knees. And then it's like you're pressing your heels back. Elbows towards your toes, shoulders over elbows. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, climbing up to the high plank. We walk the feet out, out, in. Try to keep the rest of the body as still as you can. Stay with it. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're gonna come up to standing. So for this one, we're looking at, if you have a band, feel free to use it. I'm gonna bring the computer up a little bit. I'm gonna show you the option with the band if you have it. If you don't have it, we're gonna stay with body weight only. So we're gonna start with the feet together, rotate to the side. It's gonna be a wood chop with a side lunge. So if you have the band, you can step your right foot on. And if you don't have it, we're moving on to the left first. So I'm gonna start with the band and then I'm just gonna go without it to show you the option. If you have the band, bring it to your chest, one of the handles or 2. And then we're gonna step out to the side and in. It's a wood chop to the side. Now if you don't have the band, that's okay. You're gonna do the same rotation, just with body weight. You can also use a hand weight. If you have a hand weight and you would like a little extra for your shoulders. Now we're working lateral loop with rotation. So we want to turn through the thoracic spine. 8 to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, side to side. Now, if you want to bring your hips towards your chest and twist. So find that rotation through the thoracic spine as you're shifting the body weight from one leg to the other. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you have the band, bring it to the other side. If you don't have it, we step to the right. Out, in, out. If you have the band, wood chop to the right. Option without it. Now, the left leg is staying straight as you load your right hip. Oh. In the upper body, shoulders, turn. So your left shoulder is coming forward, your right shoulder is pulling back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Now hold it here, side to side. You can bring your hands to your chest or you can leave them out. If you have a weight, you can have it in your hands. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, now if you have the band, you can fold it in half. We're gonna pull, twist, and lift your right knee. If not, you're doing this with body weight only. Let's squat. We squat, right knee up, and turn. Again, if you don't have the band, you're here. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Bring your left shoulder to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5. Find the turn. 3. In 2, we're gonna switch to the left. So turn to the left, bring the right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. So face the side.
Oh, same side.
In the squat, when you reach your arms opposite direction as your legs, you work and challenge your core a little harder. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now, if you happen to have a weight, we're moving into hip work, single leg deadlift. You can use a weight for this one. If not, just body weight is gonna work. You choose. So we're gonna start with one leg deadlift and then some hip bridges. So if you have a weight, bring it on your left hand and we go from there. If you have a weight, bring it to your left hand. We're gonna go into a single leg deadlift. We're gonna go down and up. Down and up. We're hinging at the hip. You can lift your back foot or just tap it back. You choose. But your back is long. The weight is coming straight down towards the floor. And your standing leg is staying soft. Stay with this move. Now brace your core so your hips and your shoulders are staying square to the floor. You can use your right arm for balance. You can have it out to the side. We go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now hold it back in a single leg squat. We're gonna go down, up. So you can tap your toes back or you can hold it off the floor for balance. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the leg that was working, we're coming into a single leg hip bridge. put it on your hip. We're gonna go up and down with that leg on the floor. Up, down. Squeeze your glute, drive the heel on the floor. The other foot is crossed over. Up, down, get ready to pulse at the top. Stay up top. Pulse, pulse. Up halfway, up. Try to come a little higher every time. Keep squeezing that glute and bracing your core to support your lower back. Stay with this. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab the back of your legs. We're coming up to the other side. So again, if you have the weight this time, hold it in your right arm. If you don't have it, you're still gonna get a great work in that hip. We're gonna go down and up. The back toes, they don't have to lift. You can tap them back. But it's important that when you step in, your shoulders come on top of your hip. So a full extension of the hip. We hinge and then extend. If you want, you can lift the foot. Keep going. So we're working now the other side. The left hip, the glute, and all the small stabilizers on that side. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling it. Stay here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna stay down for the single leg squats. Down, up, down, up. It's a little bend of your left leg. Find your balance. Raise your core. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hip bridge on that other side. So come down to the floor. If you want, put the weight on that hip. You can put the weight on your left hip. We go up and down, single leg. Up, down. Press the foot on the floor and squeeze the glute. Get ready to pulse to the end. Stay up top. Up halfway, up halfway. It's all about the heel that's on the floor. It's digging hard as we squeeze the glute to lift the hips as high as we can. Last push here. 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's come down. We're gonna do some windshield wipers to work the obliques. We have some windshield wipers and some side planks. So, come down to the floor. Hey, Shield, you're staying out of the picture here. What are you doing? Sorry about that. Shield, can you call him?
We love it. Great.
So, let's get down for, sorry about that.
It's awesome.
We start with windshield wipers. So come down onto your backs. Your arms are gonna be wide. The knees come over hips. And we're gonna go down to the same side. So this is your level 1, where the knees stay bent. Try to keep them at about your hip level. And think about the opposite shoulder staying down on the floor the whole time. If you want a little more, you can extend the leg that's on top as you lower and then bring it back in. If you want even more than that, you can extend both legs and keep them extended the whole time. The longer the levers, the harder your core has to work to move your legs to stop them there and then bring them back up to center. So choose the level where your shoulder doesn't leave the floor, the opposite shoulder. Keep them down and then use your abs to bring your legs back to center. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. All right. Come over to your side. You can do this on the knees or on the toes. We're coming into a side plank. Lift your leg, lift your arm, bring it overhead. From here, we're gonna crunch in and out. Elbow to knee, but make sure that you're keeping your hip up and forward. We've got 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now hold it here. If you can, extend both legs. You can scissor and put one on top of the other. We're gonna pulse up or hold it there. If that's too much on your shoulder, you can stay down on the knee and just hold with a little pulse up. Imagine somebody's pulling a string from the ceiling, your hip. 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come down. We're gonna switch to the other side. So we go back to the windshield wipers, but this time we're gonna let the knees fall to the other side. Open wide, bring knees over hips, and then we go down and back to center. Stay to the same side. So remember, it's all about the shoulder. The opposite shoulder needs to stay grounded. If you feel it's coming off the floor, you need to stop your knees just a little before that and use your abs to bring them back. It's your obliques. If you want, extend the leg that's on top or extend both legs. So choose your level where you can control the move. 2 more. 1 more. All right, we're going to the side plank on the other side. So we start on the knees for the crunches. Lift your hips up high, extend your arm. We crunch in and out. Push your hips forward and keep them up even as you're crunching in and out. That means don't let them drop every time you crunch. We keep them up high and stable. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now we finish with the little pulses. You can stay on the knee here, but if you want to take the challenge, you can scissor your legs or put one foot on top of the other and stay up here. Little pulse, up halfway down. Stay with it just a little longer. Keep squeezing your glutes, pushing forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice work. Now we're gonna finish with the back. And for this one, we're gonna be doing some tabletops and then we're gonna do some lower back extensions. So to start, hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are under hips. From here, we're gonna extend one leg, the opposite arm. This is gonna cross-link one hip to the opposite shoulder in your back muscles. Squeeze the glute. And then from here, we're gonna start with a diagonal pointer. We go out, in, out, and in. So out to the diagonal and back into the center. The key is not to let your body rock. So try to get the rest of the body super still. We've got 4 more. 4, 3. The next move is a knee to elbow. We go in and out. Reach your elbow towards your knee and then shoot straight forward. So think about length here, from your toes to your fingertips. And again, the rest of your body is super still. 8 more. In, out. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Push the hand down on the floor, the same as the opposite knee. To keep everything else square. Last one. All right, hold. We're gonna switch sides. So we bring, I'm just gonna switch sides. You just bring the other leg and the other hand up. From here, we're gonna start with the diagonal pointer. So once we extend and find length, we go out to the corner, back, out. If I'm showing you from the front, corner, center. So everything else is staying super still. Then we reach long. This position is great to strengthen the posterior chain. When we're walking, running, doing things and standing, the gait of our walk connects one shoulder to that opposite hip as we're shifting the weight and lifting one foot off the floor. So this is what we're training here. As we get stronger in these connections, everything gets a little more efficient, safer, and stronger in our small daily course, let alone all those other athletic moves we do. All right, 2 more. Bring the knee in and out. Knee to elbow and extend. We go in and out. So here we think about length as we extend, and then knee to elbow, we crunch the abs. We've got 4 more, stay with it. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, we're coming down on our bellies. Now, I'm gonna try to do this on the both sides because my belly hurts a little flat on the back. You're gonna be flat on the floor. Now from here, what you're doing is you're lifting your chest, extending your arms to the side, reaching forward, then open and back down. So we go up, reach, open and down. Up, switch, open and down. So when you reach, you're doing this with both arms. I'm doing one arm only because I'm trying to keep myself up. So lift your chest high and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your arm. Then you're reaching forward, keeping your chest up, keeping it up, and then lower. So up, stay up, and down. Squeeze the glutes the whole time. They connect directly to your lower back extensors. So here we're really targeting the lower back. We're gonna do that 2 more times. 1 more. Now you're gonna hold it up. Try to hold it up with your arms extended. Squeeze your glutes, press your heels down, your feet, your toes down on the floor. Squeeze and come a little higher. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, we can sit back in a child's pose. Release the lower back. Now, and your shoulders. And that's the 30-minute core class that we have.
Perfect.